Ever wonder if your current organization habits are serving you well? Consider this. Organization isn't just about keeping things neat and tidy. It's a fundamental aspect of life that can influence your success in various areas. Whether it's managing your schedule, your workspace, or your resources, effective organization can streamline your daily tasks, making life simpler and more efficient. However, lack of organization often leads to a whirlwind of issues. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. You waste precious time searching for items, miss important deadlines, and squander resources that could be put to better use. This chaos can also lead to stress and anxiety, impacting your overall well-being. Ultimately, being organized isn't just about aesthetic appeal. It's about creating an environment that fosters productivity, efficiency, and peace of mind. If you find yourself nodding to these problems, then it's time to reevaluate your organization strategies. To start, consider the 3 pillars of effective organization: time, space, and resources. Firstly, let's talk about time. Time, as we all know, is a non-renewable resource. Once spent, it's gone forever. Therefore, managing it effectively can lead to better organization and increased productivity. By planning your day, week, or even month ahead, you can ensure that every task, every meeting, every minute of your time is used efficiently. It's not just about getting more things done, but also about doing the right things at the right time. Next, we have space. Whether it's your workspace, your home, or even your digital space, organizing it effectively can significantly impact your productivity and peace of mind. When your space is organized, you spend less time searching for things, less time cleaning up, and more time focusing on what really matters. An organized space is also a reflection of an organized mind, and it can help reduce stress and increase your overall happiness. Lastly, let's discuss resources. Resources might mean different things to different people. It could be your money, your team, your tools, or anything else that helps you get things done. Efficiently managing these resources can save you a lot of time and money in the long run. It involves knowing what you have, understanding what you need, and making the best use of what's available to you. Now, these pillars are not standalone entities. They interconnect and affect each other in many ways. For instance, mismanagement of time can lead to cluttered spaces, and inadequate resource management can result in wasted time and money. On the other hand, when you manage these pillars effectively, you can create a cycle of efficiency where each pillar supports and enhances the others. With these pillars in mind, you can start to build your own efficient organization strategy. So, let's dive deeper into practical tips to manage your time, space, and resources in the next sections. Stay tuned. Managing your time effectively is the first step towards better organization. So let's dive into some practical tips to help you master the art of time management. First up, prioritize your tasks. It's easy to get overwhelmed when you're juggling a million things at once. So make a list. Write down everything you need to do, then rank each task in order of importance. Conquer the most critical tasks first, and leave the less pressing ones for later. This way, you're not just being busy, you're being productive. Next, resist the urge to multitask. It might feel like you're getting more done, but in reality, multitasking can lower the quality of your work and even increase stress. Focus on one task at a time, give it your full attention, and you'll find you can complete it faster and to a higher standard. Now, let's talk about productivity tools. There's a multitude of apps and software out there designed to help you manage your time more effectively. These range from simple to-do list apps to project management tools to timers that encourage you to take regular breaks. Explore a few and find what works best for you. Setting realistic deadlines is another crucial aspect of time management. It's great to be ambitious, but setting impossible goals will only lead to disappointment. Be realistic about how much time each task will take and give yourself a little extra to account for unexpected hiccups. Finally, once you've set your deadlines, stick to them. It can be tempting to push tasks back when the deadline is self-imposed, but this can quickly lead to a backlog of work. Treat every deadline as if it was set by someone else, and you'll find you're much more likely to get things done on time. Remember, Time is a resource that once lost can never be regained. So take these tips to heart, apply them in your daily life, and watch as your productivity soars. Effective time management isn't just about getting more done, it's about creating more time for the things that truly matter. Scene script. Next, let's tackle space. A clutter-free environment can significantly improve your productivity. Imagine the time you'd save if every item in your room had a designated spot. You wouldn't have to rummage through piles of belongings to find that one important document or your favorite pen. That's the magic of decluttering. It's not just about creating a pleasing aesthetic. It's about crafting an environment that enables you to work seamlessly. So how do we achieve this clutter-free paradise? Begin by sorting through your items and categorizing them based on their purpose. It's a simple keep, discard, or donate system. If you haven't used something in the past year, chances are you won't need it in the next. Don't let unnecessary items occupy valuable space. Next, assign every keep item a specific home. It could be a drawer, a shelf, or a box. The key is consistency. Ensure that after each use, the item returns to its designated spot. This way, you'll always know where to find what you're looking for. Now, you might be wondering, what's a productive environment, and how does it influence work efficiency? Well, a productive environment is one that reduces distractions and fosters focus. It's an environment that's intentionally designed to support your workflow. For instance, if you're a student, a productive environment could be a study area with all your academic resources within arm's reach. If you're a chef, it could be a kitchen organized by the frequency of ingredient use. The specifics vary, but the principle remains the same. Arrange your space to support your tasks, not hinder them. Remember, the goal is to create a space that minimizes the time spent searching and maximizes the time spent doing. It's about turning your environment into a tool that boosts productivity, not a barrier that stifles it. When everything has its place, you spend less time searching and more time doing. Finally, managing your resources wisely can save you both time and money. Let's start with tracking expenses. It's a simple yet effective tool. By keeping a record of where your money goes, you can identify areas where you could potentially save. Whether it's a notebook or a mobile app, find a method that works best for you. Remember, it's not about penny pinching. It's about understanding your spending habits and making informed decisions. Next, let's talk about using resources sparingly. This applies to everything from office supplies to electricity. For example, turning off lights when they're not in use or printing double-sided can make a significant difference over time. It's the little changes that add up. Then there's recycling. Often overlooked, recycling is an excellent way of managing resources. It reduces waste and the need for new materials. For instance, instead of throwing away old notes, you could use the back of the paper for scratchwork or jotting down ideas. Now, on to the importance of investing in quality over quantity. It may seem counterintuitive to spend more money up front, but this strategy can pay off in the long run. High-quality items often last longer, perform better, and require less maintenance than their cheaper counterparts. Consider this. Would you rather buy a durable pair of shoes that will last for years, or a cheap pair that needs to be replaced every few months? Lastly, don't forget about the power of sharing resources. Whether it's carpooling to work or sharing textbooks with classmates, pooling resources can lead to substantial savings. Not only will you save money, but also reduce consumption and waste. Efficient resource management is about being mindful of the resources you have and making the most of them. It's not just about saving money, but also about reducing waste and contributing to a sustainable lifestyle. Efficient resource management not only saves money, but also contributes to a sustainable lifestyle. So have we piqued your interest in revamping your organization habits? We've journeyed through the importance of organization together, haven't we? We've explored how it is the bedrock of efficiency and how it can save you both time and money. We've delved into the pillars of effective organization, focusing on time, space, and resources. From there, we dived into the practical aspect, didn't we? We've shared with you some fantastic tips on managing your time, like prioritizing tasks and avoiding multitasking. We've also discussed how to manage your space effectively using strategies like decluttering and optimizing storage. And let's not forget about resources. We've given you some valuable pointers on how to manage your resources, emphasizing the need to track expenses and reduce waste. Now it's up to you. Take these tips and implement them in your daily life. Remember, an organized life is the first step towards a successful life. Happy organizing.